What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming out. We are live at New Hampshire for Kickin Asphalt our late models. Shane, thank you for the like, appreciate it. Moody, thank you for the follow. And it's not yet a league, it is still in the open hosted section. We got qualifying underway. Gonna be a long race here tonight for these guys. They gotta save their tires. Let's go ahead and pull up those best times. Gonna be Justin on the pole, Thomas second, Ian Martin in third, Mark Thrash in that fourth position, Nick fifth, Roger sixth. Don't do it for Dale, do it for Norwood, right? As qualifying is just about over, looks like we got 26 cars that have taken the fields here tonight. Looks like Mason brings it in a little bit late. He is currently in that 26th position in qualifying. Let's go Landon. Yeah, Landon's got a little bit of work to do. He's in that 8th position. He'll be starting. Let's see, we'll have 3, 1, 2, 3. He'll be third and heat race number 2 tonight. So he'll be in a transfer spot when he starts. How's everybody doing here tonight? You guys are ready for some racing? Looks like everybody might have qualified. As we got about a minute and a half left. How you guys doing? Let me know in the chat who you're rooting for here tonight. Who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be Justin once again, or can Ian Martin or Thomas knock him off the top? Justin has grip hacks. They are fast tonight, Thomas. Don't hate. Hopefully I don't kill. Yeah, this wall will hit a little bit different.
And the asphalt guy needs to slow down a little bit. Jeez.
Yeah, he's got to do better than last night for sure. Yeah, Jared. I think Jared is scared. I think that's what it breaks down to. Jared is scared. I haven't seen him 2 weeks in a row now. 30 seconds left.
Yeah. We were just talking about you. What?
I got another race. I got another race to host after.
It's totally hard to believe. He was saying so much shit, you should have heard him. He said, cream pies.
Not the cream pies.
Oh, God, that is hilarious. All right, we are getting ready for heat race number 1. No, well, it's the supporter league. It's the supporter league. All right, let's get ready here for heat race number 1. Let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna go ahead and put that heat line up and then go through tonight's starting lineup. How's everybody doing tonight? Are you ready for some racing? Make sure you guys get those likes and shares out there. We're gonna move this down. We are waiting on Harold to grid up. Oh my God. You'll stop him next week? Is he not gonna show up next week? Justin, is it automatically one to go, or do I need to make it one to go? All right, enjoy your meal. Love you, baby girl. Good night. All right, tonight's starting lineup for heat race number 1. It's going to be Justin on that number 1 position, followed by Mark Thrash in second. Going to be John Ott in that number 3 spot. Chris Pendle, since he's been out here, starting in that number 4 position. Harold Ralph's going to start in 5th. Brett Meeks, am I saying that right? Let me know, in that 6th position. We got JD McGee starting in that number 7 spot, and Angel Santiago starting in 8th. Good to see him back too. Ted Craven 9th, and Tanner is not on the grid, so that is going to be it. 9 cars competing for 5 positions in tonight's feature. Everybody else has got to go to the LCQ as the pace car is in. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Justin gets on the gas as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Christopher asleep, forgot the start was on leader as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Justin pulling away. Mark Thrash second. John in third. Harold Ralph in that number 4 position as he tries to close in on John. He's got Chris Pendle all over the back of him, looking for that final transfer spot through turn number 3 and 4. Race for that transfer spot. Best race on the track as they come out of turn number 4. Chris is going to look low, loses the draft. He's going to fall back just a little bit. He's got Brett up underneath him into turn number 1 and 2. Battle for that number 5 position. This will be for the pole. Oh, they touch in 1 and 2. Somehow they keep it straight as they check up the field. Justin leads the way into turn number 1 and 2. Mark Thrash, John Ott, and Harold Ralph. Harold is always the winner of first person in the session as Ted Craven has an issue at the back. He's going to go around. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he holds on the brakes. No caution flag for that one as they head down the back straightaway. Down into turn number, I think we're at 3 and 4 as I was watching the chat. As Justin continues to lead. Mark Thrash second, John and Harold. Keeping it pretty quiet. JD McGee, we got a race for that number 1 position though in the LCQ. That's where you want to be if you got to go there. Only 5 cars going to transfer out of there, and you do not want to be around that transfer spot because whoever is there is going home. Mitch, thank you for the like as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, single file for now. Actually, looks like Harold is starting to pick up the pace a little bit and close in a little bit on John. So could we get a battle for that number 3 spot as Harold continues to close the gap? Back here as we look at this battle, trying to heat up. Angel in that number 24, trying to get himself up to the pole for the LCQs. They come out of turn number 5 lap, or turn number 2, 4 laps complete. Justin going to continue to lead as they head through turn number 1 and 2. You can't really afford a caution in these heat races. I probably should have extended the time a little bit on it, but as Justin continues to lead the field. Let's jump back. Harold starting to close back in on John as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Can he get to that number 3 position? That position will be worth 3 spots in the feature if he can get there. Joe, thank you for the like. So it might not seem important. You might be thinking, hey, you're transferred in. How hard do you want to race it? Well, 3 spots is a big deal in the feature, especially with these things that tend to be a little bit hard to pass in. Justin continues to lead the field. Mark Thrash second, John third. Harold Ralph in that number 4 position. The battle for the 5th spot starting to heat up as Angel is slowly closing in. 4-car battle here. Angel's going to lose the entry, but he gets a good exit. He backs up that entry, gets a great exit, but they're going to get 1 lap to go, sorry, as they come across the line. Mark Thrash second, John and Harold. This is the battle right here. JD McGee needs to keep it straight so he can get that number 1 spot in the Conti. Here comes Brett looking up underneath Angel as they come out of turn number 2. Angel a little sideways out to turn number 2 as they come down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3 and 4. Battle for that number 6 position. It's going to be a big deal for Angel if he can't hold them off as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Justin for the win. Mark Thrash. Ooh, little contact between Angel and Brett. John, Harold going to the feature. JD, Angel, Brett, and Chris going to the Conti. And Ted Craven. So, he raced number 1 in the books here tonight. A little bit slower pace than I'm used to, but definitely it'll be interesting to see how this races in the future and how tire wear might become an issue here tonight. Waiting on Thomas. There's Thomas. And then number 57. Let's go through the starting lineup. Here on the pole in heat race number 2, it is going to be Thomas Hazlett. In that number 2 spot, it's going to be Nick. Landon Moody starting in that number 3 position. Jesse Thomas in 4th. Going to be Brandon starting in that 5th spot. Brian Dickens in 6th. David Mayo in 7th. Bill Sleep in that number 8 position. Mason 9th. And Mike did not grid up. He had already left the session. As we get ready for heat race number 2. Hey, let's go Justin Norwood Jr. Landon, I just want to let you know that you are now known as Justin Norwood Jr. That was given to you by Scott Ellis. Justin Norwood Jr. You're hoping nobody roots for you, right?
Man, I was flat on bend and going into turn 1, then I'll really look bad.
All right, looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Thomas leads the way. When's he gonna fire off? There he goes. Green flag is out. He's gonna slide up the track, get in front of Nick as Landon makes the move for that number 2 position. Heading towards turn number 1 and 2. Can we make it through? Landon's gonna try and slide up. Can't clear. Here comes the 85 of Brandon as they head through 1 and 2. Battle for that number 2 spot. Thinking about 3 wide. Down the back straightaway. Brandon's gonna get back in line. Top 4 single file as Mayo tries to race for that number 5 position. Looking to the high side in 3 and 4. Landon Moody back underneath Nick as they slide out of turn number 4. They're gonna drag race down the front straightaway. Good race for that number 2's position as Thomas is driving away from number 1. Down into turn number 1 and 2. A little bit of contact between the 85 and the 15 and 1 and 2. Brandon and Nick get together. This is going to draw Jesse up into this battle. We're going to have a big battle for these transfer spots here in just a minute as Landon is trying really hard to clear Nick. Nick coming off strong out of turn number 2 on the outside. Down the front, Landon can't get to the top. Nick closes that door. Yeah, that'll be fun as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Landon continues to try to push up the track to clear the path, but Nick will not go away. Nick is like one of those finger handcuffs. He just can't seem to get him off as they head into turn number 1, 3, and 4. Landon Moody in that number 2 spot, trying to take it away. Can't clear him again out of turn number 4. Nick with the run down the back straightaway, holding strong as they head towards turn number 1 and 2. What a battle for second. Oh my God, Brandon almost just killed Nick. Nick's gonna come back strong on the outside. He gets a little loose that time. Landon's gonna take advantage. He's gonna jump up the track. He steals that number 2 position. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes the 85. He's seen Nick do it. He's gonna try to the top. Can't get it to stick. He's gonna fall back in line. Here comes Jesse in the number 14. 85 of Brandon on that transfer position. He's got pressure from behind as Jesse gonna dive up underneath as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Here comes the battle. Brandon's gonna cut down up underneath Nick. He really wants that number 3 spot. Ooh, yeah, no, I figured that. That was wild, though. Nick did a hell of a job on the high side as the battle for the transfer spot is starting to heat up. Ooh, Jesse almost to the back bumper. Brandon is ahead through turn number 1 and 2. He's going to get that nose up underneath. Jesse looking for that final transfer spot as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Oh, Brandon thought about going low, saw the 14 there. Here comes the 22 of Brian to the high side. Brian's going to jump to the high side as they drag race down the back front straightaway, heading toward turn number 1 and 2. Good racing here in heat race number 2. Oh, he's loose, he's loose, he's loose. What a save by Jesse through turn number 1 and 2. Wow. He's going to lose a spot here, but one hell of a save in that 14 machine. Great racing on the track here tonight as Thomas is pulling away with this one. Landon Moody, Nick, and Brandon all in transfer spots as the white flag comes out. But here comes Brian Dickens in that number 22. He's looking for more as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Gonna try and close the gap down the back straightaway. He's got one more opportunity for the pass. How hard is he gonna send it into 3 and 4? Into turn number 3 and 4. It's gonna be single file as Thomas out of turn number 4. Looking to take heat race number 2. Landon Moody, Nick, and Brandon going to the feature. What a race. Brian, Jesse, Mayo, Mason, and Bill Sleep. See you guys in the consi. Yeah, he was digging. He was digging. All right, so it's going to be Ian Martin starting on the pole. Roger in second. Going to be Zachary Compton in that number 3 position. Hold on, let me make this old people size. Brett in 4th. Going to be Cody with a K starting in that number 5 position. Wesley Whitfield starting in 6th. Ryan GoFamus in that number 7 position. David in 8th. Matt and Jason are not gridded up. So we got 8 cars going for those 5 positions as we get ready for heat race number 3. I'll tell you what, Ian Martin and Roger had a great battle in that woot last week. Roger with no D. What's up, Logan? What's up, buddy? Make sure you guys get those likes and shares out there as we get ready to start heat race number 3. So, Logan Miller said that's Roger with no D, right? The 13-year-old is laughing inside right now. Ian Martin with the lead, heading down the front straightaway. Roger in second, Zach in third. Brett's going to try and secure that number 4 position. He gets down as it looks like Wesley's going to dig to the high side on a turn number 2. Cody's going to look to fall back into that number 6 position as they come down the back straightaway. Heading into turn number 3 and 4. And it's going to be single file up front as Ian and Roger trying to pull away from the field. Zachary Compton in that number 3 position. Brett in 4th as he's got them side by side behind him. Here comes Cody up underneath Wesley as ahead into 1 and 2. Here comes Ryan sending it in that number 5 machine. He's going to dig to the outside. So Ryan trying to get up in the mix. Down the back straightaway, Cody looking all over the back bumper, the 07 of Wesley Whitfield. Through turn number 3 and 4, it's going to be Ian Martin leading the way, Rogers second, Compton in third. Brett's going to be in that 4th position, Wesley 5th, Cody 6th, Brian and David rounding out the field. Let's keep an eye on this transfer spot as Wesley trying to close out the number 12 of Brett. Thomas, thank you for the sub over on YouTube. Appreciate you. Cody with a K. Into turn number 3 and 4. Single file. Oh, we got a spin. Ryan goes around. Caution flag comes out. Well, I think the 2 involved are going to, I don't, well, I think so. We're going to leave it the way it is. As the caution flag comes out, I'm going to make it 1 to go when we get to the line. Ryan, you're going to make it back out? All right, so it's going to be Ian Martin out front in that number 99 as they come to the line. We're going to make it 1 to go at the line. 1 to go, 1 to go. Is it going to stack them up 2 by 2? It is. As they head into turn number 1 and 2. Get you some, Kyle. You were digging, Landon. You were digging. Good thing that wall's so far away from you, right? All right, looking for the green flag this time by. Remember, these races are on a time frame. They got 8 minutes to complete these 8 laps. If they get another caution, they're going to run a risk of not getting all 8 laps out here as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Ian Martin leads the way. Roger in second. What are they going to fire off as Cody is going to blink in that number 4. When is Ian Martin going to fire him off? Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway. Ian Martin's going to slide up the track. Compton's going to try to get up underneath Roger as they head towards turn number 1 and 2. Battle for that number 2 spot. Zach is going to send it in. He can't get to the back, get up underneath Roger. They're going to get single file. Brett in that number 4 spot out of turn number 2. He's got pressure from Wesley. Wesley looking low. Brett thinking about blocking Cody to the outside. Cody's going to dig to the outside in that number 4. Can he make the pass up there? Brett's got to be loving it as they come out of turn number 3 and 4. Going to be 4 laps complete. Wesley holding strong on the inside. Cody holding strong on the outside. Drag race down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Wesley sends it in deep. Can Cody get the run back on the outside? No, he's going to get back in line. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Going to shoot Roger down to the apron. Here comes Roger down low into turn number 3 and 4, looking for a battle for the lead. Roger up underneath Ian. Ian on the outside. Out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. It is going to be 5 laps complete. 3 laps to go here in heat race number 3. We got a battle for the lead. Ian Martin out front with Roger in second. Compton looking to take advantage. Oh, we got contact. Contact. We're going to see what happens here. Cody just drove through. Cody. Brett, are you going to let Cody take your plow? All right, so we got a caution flag on the track as Ian Martin leads the field. It's gonna go single file, just so you know. This caution laps don't count. Agreed. Wesley gonna catch the field as they get 1 to go. As they come across the line, gonna be single file as we're gonna take the green flag this time by. Wesley caught the field as Cody's got to go back to the back as they head into turn number 1 and 2. I'm surprised, like, the caution isn't coming out on its own. I don't mind it not coming out for somebody self-spinning, but when somebody gets contact, I feel bad if I don't throw it. Okay, cool, because I was a little worried about that. I hit the button too. All right, looking for the green flag as Ian Martin leads them into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be a 2-lap shootout here. Can they make it to the checkered flag? They got about a minute left to do it. Just enough time for those 2 laps. Green flag is out as there's a big stack up coming across the line. That is going to be the end of heat race number 1. Just a heads up, that's probably going to be how you guys finish out boys now. Oh, it's common on dirt, too. That started up when Brett was looking to try and anticipate the start a little bit. He checked up, and everybody else kind of seen the movement. It's one of those deals, guys. So Ian Martin's gonna end up I saw you trying to chase for his oatmeal cream pies. All right, so guys, this is gonna end here. Oh, there it does. It goes right there. So that's gonna be how it is. And we got the LCQ. Top 5 from the LCQ starts on leader. Another 4-car causing the wreck. Oh, Landon, you'll laugh about this. Scott Hub says another 4-car causing another wreck. All right, let's go ahead and hit up the starting lineup for the It's going to be Angel starting on the pole, Jesse in second. It's going to be Wesley in that number 3 spot, Brett Meeks in 4th. It's going to be David Mayo in 5th, David Pearson 6th, Chris Pendle in 7th. Mason's going to start 8th, Ryan at 9th, and Ted in that number 10 position, Bill Sleep in 11th. It looked fun, Roger. Definitely looked fun. By the way, Scott, Landon said there ain't going to be no 4-car wrecking him tonight. No, that was good. All right, looking for the green flag this time by. Now, Angel, just a reminder, I don't know how often you're in this position, but pedal on the right. Now, it's double file in the feature. The only reason it goes single file here is if they're inside the second half of the heat race. Because caution laps don't count, so it goes to like how dirt does it. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Angel waited for the green flag. Jesse on the outside. We got a battle for that number 1 position. Angel gonna try and clear Jesse into turn number 1 and 2. Jesse gonna hold strong on the outside as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, banging off the wall. In the back of the pack, top 5 gonna transfer. Currently, Mayo is in that transfer spot. We know we got some guys out there rooting for him here tonight as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Angel leads the way. Jesse in second. Wesley digging for that second position from 3rd as they head into 1 and 2. Going to be Brett in that number 4 position. Mayo in the 5th spot as they go single file through turn number 1 and 2. Right now, no pressure to Mayos. There's almost contact between Wesley and Brett Meeks. They keep it straight as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Brett down low, Wesley up high. Wesley's going to slide up the track. Can Brett clear him out of turn number 4? It's going to be a drag race down the front straightaway. 2 laps in the books here as Angel continues to lead battle for that number 3 spot as it looks like Jesse Thomas starting to close in on our leaders ahead into turn number 1 and 2. Brett's going to try and clear the 07. 07 and Wesley way up the track. He is in no man's land. Somehow comes out of it, out of turn number 2. David Mayo stuck on that bubble spot. Doesn't want to see him holding him up 2 by 2 in front of him as I head through 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, Brett's going to clear the 07. Goes up the track, they get back single file. Nope. Mayo's going to look low. He wants that number 4 position. He says, I don't want to be on the bubble. Let you get the pressure as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, Wesley's going to slide high again as Mayo digs down low, down the back straightaway. Heading for turn number 3 and 4. Mayo's going to send it in hard. Side by side isn't necessarily a bad thing for him. That gives Chris Pendle nowhere to go as they come out of turn number 4 as Wesley continues to go the wrong way. Wesley slipped a little high off of turn 4, somehow holds on to this battle as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Mayo's going to lean that fender on the door as Chris Pendle looks to make it 3 wide. Wesley's going to bang the wall 3 wide down the back straightaway. Mayo's going to put the block on. Down into turn number 3 and 4, still battling for that number 4 position. Pendle looking to find a way to take advantage. Through turn number 3 and 4. Looks like Brett's starting to put the pressure on Jesse just ahead. Down the back, down the front straightaway, side by side, 5 laps into this one, 12 lap event as they head into turn number 1 and 2. The 66 of Brett's up in no man's land. You don't want to be up there. That's where all the marbles are as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, back to single file. Mayo's taking that number 4 spot as Wesley sits on the bubble. He's been going the wrong way since the beginning of this one. He's trying to hold on to that final transfer spot. Chris Pendle digging in that number 16, trying to find a way around Wesley as they head down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Gotta wonder, 12 laps, longer than they ran in the heat races, and these guys said they were starting to feel those tires. How hard is this 12 laps going to be in this LCQ? Landon better run like he's got the 4 car behind him in the future, right? What's up, Ox? What's up? We know we'll see Ox later. Thank you for the like, Ox. Douglas, thank you for the like. Appreciate you. As they come down the front straightaway, it's going to be 7 laps complete, 5 laps to go. Angel continues to lead this one as the battle for second is starting to heat up. Brett's going to get back in line. This battle for second can change everything. It's going to bring the rest of the field in as Chris looks for that number 5 position. Chris trying to transfer in, has to find a way around Wesley to get there. Wesley drifts high. Here comes Chris down the front straightaway. Wow, keep doing that. Side by side, heading for turn number 1 and 2. Chris Pendle digging hard. Wesley up high as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Door to door between the 16 and the 07 as they come out of turn 2. Wesley going to keep it down a little bit lower than he's been able to as the caution flag comes out as Mason has issues. Oh, this is going to change everything here tonight. Oh, they just kind of came together, and Ed's going to go around, or Mason's going to go around. Caution flag out on the track for the first time here tonight. We're going to see if Mason jumps down pit road. Yes, yes. Mayo has Hellman's on his hood. Yes, yes, yes. All right, if Mason does not go in the pits, I'm going to make it 1 to go. I tried, guys. All right, let's keep it as close as we comfortably can, guys. Let's keep it about half a car length. Try not to anticipate the start because you do know it does stack with the heads up. Remember, wait till the leader goes. Watch for 24. Ian Martin, thank you for the like. Appreciate you. As we are looking for the green flag, what a race this one has been, as it's going to be 9 laps complete when they take the green flag. They're going to have a 3-lap shootout. 3-lap shootout here. Do you think Angel can hold on? It looked like Jesse was starting to struggle a little bit. You got to wonder if some of these guys were hard on their tires. Is it going to be slick Chris is going to be looking for that transfer spot. Green flag is out on a turn number 4. We're going to keep an eye on this battle here. Chris is going to go low. Wesley goes low. They're going to think about 3 wide. They are. No. Chris is going to go all the way to the apron. Oh, no. Wesley gets turned around. Caution flag comes out. Looks like Wesley had the bobble. They were 3 wide. 3 wide here. We're gonna go look from Brian's car. So hard to tell. It looks like Ryan got a little loose at the right. They just got loose at the same time. All right, guys, that just kind of looked like both Ryan and Wesley were gassing up, and Wesley got a little loose because he knew he had Chris low, and Ryan got a little bit loose, and so we were on that nose. Yeah, both of them had broke out a little bit too, got a little loose, and I think that's what caused it because Ryan was chasing the slide, and Wesley was chasing his in a different way because he had to catch it. I think Wesley was embracing his more. Yeah. All right, everybody's going to keep it rolling. Wesley is off the track. Angel is going to lead the way this time by. In that number 24, can he take the victory here in the B main? Will Angel be our B main warrior? We're going to find out as they come out of turn number 2. What did I say? So Chris Pendle. Chris Pendle going to be on that bubble spot this time as they head into turn number 3. Brian, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Yeah, admin, I'll make it go away. Looking for that green flag. Angel out front. When's he going to fire off? Green flag is out. Jesse in second. Brett in third. Brent with an N. David Mayo in that 4th position as Chris Pendle slides up the track. Here comes Ryan trying to take advantage. This could be a wild finish for that final transfer spot. Chris out here trying to hold on to that final spot. Brian trying to race his way in. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Ryan's going to send it in hard on the inside. Chris going to hold on the outside. Out of turn number 4. It's going to be 1 lap to go. White flag is out. White flag is out as Angel holds on to his lead. 0.4 of a second over Jesse. Brett in third, Mayo and Chris currently in, but Ryan wants in the 5. Side by side through turn number 1 and 2. We got a battle for the transfer spot. Can Chris brace his way around the outside as they come down the back straightaway? Ryan's going to send it in hard. Chris bangs the wall. Going into turn number 3. Will that cost him? Ryan back up the track. Chris going to get a run on turn number 4. Who's going to get that final transfer spot? Brian bobbles. It's a race. Brian gets him. Holy cow. What a race for that transfer spot. Angel, Jesse, Brett, Mayo, and Ryan going to the feature. Oh, yeah. That was a good finish between you and Chris. Good race, Chris. Wow, what a race there. Well, Chris could play road reporter. All right, let's hit tonight's starting lineup. Starting lineup. What a race! Sure. Those who can't race broadcast. Ask Angel. All right. It's going to be Justin starting on the pole. Thomas in second. We got Ian Martin in that number 3 position. Mark Thrash in 4th. Going to be Landon Moody in 5th. Rogers 6th. John in 7th. Going to be Nick in that number 8 position. Zachary Compton 9th. Harold Ralph in 10th. Going to be Brandon in that number 11 position. Cody in 12th. Then it's going to be J.D. McGee starting in that number 13th spot. Brian Dickens 14th. Brett in 15th. Angel's going to start in 16th. Jesse in 17th. Going to be Brent Meeks in that number 18th position. David Mayo 19th. And Ryan Gofam is going to make that field in the number 20 position. Brett did not grid up. I think he is on pit road. He's going to miss the start here as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Looking for the green flag this time by. A little disorganized on that bottom side as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is out. Thomas gets a little loose. Stack up back in the pack as they come down the first straightaway. They're going to head into turn number 1 and 2. Single file for the top 2 is Ian Martin and Mark Thrash. Battle for 3rd. Here comes Roger. He's going to dive down low as Brett comes off the pit. Mark Thrash going to hang strong outside of Ian Martin out of turn number 2. Battle for that number 3 position as they head down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Let's go, Landon. Well, you're screwed, Landon. No, out of turn number 4. It's going to be side by side. Mark Thrash going to get the 2nd spot. Ian Martin's going to fall maybe back to 5th. He is as they head into 1 and 2. Roger's going to take that spot away. Ian Martin sends it in hard up underneath Roger through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2. Roger's going to try to pinch down Ian just a little bit. We got one spinning down the back straightaway. Caution flag comes out. Ooh, big hit for Brian Dickens there as he gets to be the victim. Mayo could not check up enough. All right, so Cody got loose. Just caused a stack up and it just dominoed back till Mayo got into the back of Brian. Brian, you gonna, how bad is it? Yeah, it just stacked up quick. Cody got loose. So Brian with some damage on that number 22. Just want to make sure he didn't have a meatball. As he's going to go down on pit road, we're going to let him get a little bit of damage repaired in that 22. Big track here. He should have a little bit of time. I heard that might have been a little bit of a personal rivalry there, Mayo. I heard Brian Dickens might actually like Miracle Whip. All right, guys, we're out here having a little bit of fun. Scott likes it. Scott, Justin leads the field. Brian Dickens getting a little bit of damage repaired on that number 22. He's had some rough luck. I believe last week, I think Justin said that this was his first time back last week in a while. So he's trying to knock some of the dust off. And, yeah, looked like Mayo might have helped him out a little bit there. No more dust. Go ahead and speed out. Go ahead, Brian. Just go catch the back of the field, and I will go back. All right, we are looking for the green flag. This time by is going to be Justin in that number 27. Leading these guys back to the green flag here. Mark Thrash in that number 3 position. He's going to be stalking the Hazelets up at the front of the pack. Look at Roger sitting there in 4th as Ian Martin has fallen back to that 5th position. We're going to wait for, hopefully, Brian Dickens can catch the field in time as he comes down the front straightaway. As they head into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to try and catch the pack. Hopefully he does. As he comes out to turn number 2, he's probably going to just make it. It is going to be close. Justin probably holding back just a little bit for him as they come out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as Justin leads the way down the front straightaway into turn at number 1 and 2. Can they make it clean there? Clean and green into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, battle for that 3rd spot as Roger digs on the outside of Trash. He's going to take that spot away. Here comes Ian Martin looking down low up underneath Trash. He might get stuck on the bottom side as he's got Landon Moody up underneath them as Ian and Thrash might have made a little bit of contact there. Looks like Brian might have had a little bit too much damage there. Goes back on pit road as they head through turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Justin out front. Thomas in 2nd. Roger 3rd. Mark Thrash in 4th. Ian Martin has fallen all the way back to that 6th position. Can he race his way back up? A couple people not to sleep on. Zachary Compton currently in that 9th position. He could work his way up as it looks like Mayo is out there making power moves on the outside of Cody out of turn number 4. Angels up a couple spots to that 12th position as they move forward into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, John's gonna be down on the bottom. Cody's gonna take the outside. Mayo gets loose off of 2. What a save by the 0-8. Somehow Mayo holds on to it as the top of the front of the pack is all single file. Mayo trying to hold on to this number 13 position. As we scan up through the field, it's going to be Justin in 1st, Thomas 2nd, Roger 3rd, Mark Thrash, as Landon Moody tries to put the moves on that number 46. Here comes Ian Martin digging up underneath Brandon. He does not want to be that far back. You got to ask that question. If you get a caution around the halfway point, and do you take tires if you're at a certain point in this pack? Tires could make a difference here tonight as they come out of turn number 4. As Compton is trying to get around Nick. We got a battle for that 8th position. Back here to this battle as Ian Martin putting the pressure on 85 of Brandon out of turn number 2. He's going to drive up underneath him. We got one sideways in the back of the pack. Down into turn number 3. It's going to be Ian Martin digging down low, trying to break his way back into the top 5. He's got to get around the 85 and the 84 as they come out of turn number 4. 10 laps in the books as Justin continues to lead. Thomas in 2nd. Roger, Mark Thrash, your top 5. Landon Moody in that number 84. Holding on to that number 5 position. Brandon trying to hold on for dear life for 6 as Ian Martin is all over the back of them as they head down the back straightaway. Good battle here for that number 6 position. Ian Martin trying to put the pressure on him. Look for the cut down out of turn number 4. Is he able to drive up underneath them in that Supra? No, he's got to get back in line. A single file for these guys as of now, but the pressure definitely increasing on Brandon. Here comes Ian. Ian's going to dig low out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, heading for turn number 3 and 4. Drag race. Down on the bottom side, Ian's going to send it in. You see the flames as he dives up underneath, side by side. We got issues in the back. Let's go take a look. Looks like Jesse's going to get in the back of Katie McGee, they make some caution flag comes out. Good run. Yeah, no problem. I'll let it run. It's only gonna, well, Brian didn't make it back out, so it should be caution. Remember, caution flags do count in the future. So Justin leads the field, Thomas in second, Roger third, Mark Thrash in fourth. Landon Moody in that number 5 position as Ryan goes down on the pit road in that number 5. It's okay. He just wants to make sure he gets his repairs done. He's going to be at the back anyway. All right, so caution flag as they're having a little bit of fun.
He said he's coming in for repairs. That's all we need to know.
Your ignorance is making me a little bit moody. See what I did there?
Well, if Max was in here, it'd be so long. But Landon, it wouldn't be hard to figure it out that he's got the hammers out, the duct tape out, you know, all that good stuff.
Yeah, they got the hammers and the saw and some tape. Should be brand new.
What are the consequences of shipping this number 84 into turn 1 and wiping out everyone from 3rd to 5th?
Going to the back with me.
I swear I see a UPS sticker on the back that says "Hit me." Ship it.
Yeah, I gotta ask a question though, Landon. What kind of tape are they using? Scotch tape?
I don't know. Maybe some flex tape. I don't know. Flex tape, Scotch tape, whatever they got down there.
All right, looking for the
I
green
think they're
flag.
using some bubble gum.
I saw someone break
Looking
out
for the
of
green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Justin gets on the gas. Great start by Thomas on the outside. I think Justin might have been listening to a little bit too much of the conversation as they started this one. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Thomas going to easily get in line. He's going to look low. He wants more than second as he gets up underneath Justin out of turn number 2. Side by side for those first 6 positions. A little bit of contact. Beating and banging. Oh, Mayo a little sideways in the middle of the pack. Out of turn at number 4. Down the back front straightaway. It's going to be Roger and Thrash battling for that number 3 position. Ian Martin stuck back there. Nowhere to go as he's got he's got 84 and 85 in front of him. Out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Roger and Thrash still side by side. Ian's going to go down low. He's looking to make it 3 wide. And Landon says, no thank you, as he falls into line. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Ian's going to get a little loose on the bottom as Mark Thrash and Roger still battling out side by side. Ian Martin's going to go to the top. Here comes Nick down low, heading for turn number 1 and 2. A lot of action on this restart. You got to wonder, how hard are they battling for these positions? Out of turn number 2. Roger's got to fall back in line as Thrash was able to hold on the outside. Ooh, Roger goes back low. He might regret that as Brandon sticks his nose to the outside as they head through 3 and 4. Out of turn. Oh, Roger up the track. Big wreck down the front straightaway. Thrash hard in the wall. Big wreck. All right, so just a heads up. I know that Brandon was a little lower than Roger expected as he was coming up, but Netcode hooked them together because they were about a foot away before they actually touched, and that's what created the chaos. Ooh, big hits there. Ooh. The caution flag is out as there's big damage here for a couple of key players. Mark Thrash going around Roger. How much damage is on these cars? You gotta wonder. Let's go take a look. Definitely some right foot damage on Roger. Let's go back and take a look at Brandon. Brandon not looking too badly. Mark Thrash actually not looking too badly. So looks like Roger's gonna get the worst of that one. So Thomas leads the field as Roger, Brandon, and Mark all come onto pit road. All right, so Lucky Dog's coming low. Lucky Dog coming low, guys. Everybody high. Lucky Dog coming low. Lucky Dog coming low. We try and go wherever the least amount of cars are on iRacing, don't we? Can you go in there and tell us what channel he's on? What radio channel he's listening to?
That's exactly why. That's my beef with them. I can never pass them.
Hook 'em, hook 'em. All right, so caution flag is out. It looks like everybody is back out on the track. Brian, do you have to pit?
No, we're good.
All right, stack them up, guys. Stack them up.
I'm just waiting for these guys to pass me so I don't get black.
Yeah, they should make it there. Yeah, they're coming. Oh, well, Roger's a little ways. I'll clear it if he doesn't quite make it. It's going to be close. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway, heading for turn number 1 and 2. Thomas going to lead the way on the outside now. Justin's going to dig back down low. Side by side, Ian Martin's going to dig high and landed.
Sorry if I pinched you there.
Trying to stay in that number 3 position, but Ian Martin and him almost made contact down the back straightaway. Looked like Ian had a little bobble. Oh, we got a wreck. Wreck into turn number 3. Caution flag is out. Looks like Mayo got caught in that one. Looks like Compton turned around here. Let's go take a look.
Well, that just means he like glitched. Yeah, I couldn't get checked up. The guy in front of me, I was about third line for that, and there's no way I was going to get checked up. Hey, David, do I have nose damage?
It don't look bad at all.
All right. All right, so I know the 15 came up there, but I'm not going to, I don't know if it was, yeah, the 15. I'm not going to call it on him. I don't think he knew that Cody had snuck in on the high side late there because he was so far up. I think that was just more of a racing deal. Everybody, you know, Cody got the wall same time that he came up into Zach, and I just kind of squeezed Zach out.
Thank you, Dave.
All right.
I didn't mean to. I don't think I got in T12, but if I did, I didn't mean
The
to.
caution flag is out as it looks like we get Jesse, Zachary, Ryan, and McGee all on pit road here for caution flag
was.
number
I mean, if it's
3.
wall,
I believe it
it's
is.
like glitched. All of a
As we
sudden,
are
you're like 5 feet
24
further
laps
up than
into
where
this
you were
one.
last time.
So here's the question:
You're good, Brandon.
Who is fresh rubber? Is fresh rubber
You're
gonna
good.
make a difference? Roger has fresh tires.
Hey Nick, how's my
Mark
front end
Thrash
looking in
has
here?
fresh tires. Brandon has fresh tires. These guys,
looks
can they
clean.
make their way through the field? It is going to get sketchy here as we
Boy,
got
I
a
guess.
lot of fast guys, and the back of the pack is ahead into turn
me
number
see it.
3.
I think you're supposed to be in front of me, Mayo.
All right, so who's your pick here? Who do you think? Do you think Justin can hold on? It looks like Thomas definitely put some pressure on him, and Ian Martin has made his way back up to that 3rd position. Gotta wonder how hard Ian Martin has been on those tires, as it looks like Jesse, Ryan, and Zach Compton all coming off pit road. As they get 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go as Justin leads the field to green once again. It's been some pretty good racing here tonight. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Have you enjoyed tonight's racing? Definitely got a good group of guys out here. Definitely friendly. Couple cautions, but not a big deal. Always a little rougher on these big tracks, but yeah. It's a pretty good racing so far. Into turn number 3 and 4. Gonna look for that green flag as Compton. Now these guys still trying to catch the field. As the field is into turn number 3. Looking for that green flag. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Mark Thrash trying to anticipate that one. As look at this. Angels moved up 10 spots to that number 6 position. Into turn number 1 and 2. Ian Martin with a battle for that 3rd spot has landed. Diggs back on the outside as they battle over the oatmeal cream pie down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Ian Martin going to get back in line, top 4 single file as Angel tries to hold on to that 15th position or 5th position as he slides in front of the 15th. Dual spin. Caution flag comes out. Caution breeding cautions. Couple different things going on here. All right. All right, so we got 2 incidents. All right, so pit stops are happening. Ian Martin onto pit road. So a couple people taking advantage of some pit stops. I don't know if Brett and Brandon actually got together or not, but it looked like there might have been netcoat there. That kind of caused the stack up there, and Harold had nowhere to go. And then Cody just slammed on the brakes. It was good. It was good. No, I get it. Mayo just had nowhere to go. I can't really. That was a big slowdown. So caution flat. Yeah, I think Cody slammed the brakes and then Mayo said "fuck Miracle Whip" and nailed it.
Angel, I'm glad that was lot 27.
Nice. As these guys come off of pit road, you're going to look for the green flag this time by. I'll tell you what, it was a big break for those guys that were on pit road a little bit earlier. They're still trying to catch the pack. You can't wait too long here. This is a big track. Man, these guys got some... They got to catch up a lot. These guys are really going to be spread out as they head for turn number 3. Looking for the green flag this time by. Into turn number 3 and 4. Looks like Compton and Ryan are going to catch the field. Going to be close for Brett and Roger. They might catch them pretty close. Green flag is out as they come out of turn at number 4. Heading towards the start-finish line. Angel in that. I was spamming it already. I knew people were going to be screwed up. Out of turn number 2, Angel sideways, trying to defend that number 4 position. Heading into turn number 1 and 2, we're going to see if those new tires play a role. Mayo in the middle of 3 wide, sideways into turn number 3 and 4. Mark Thrash going to roll the apron out of turn number 4. Big battle for 4th on back. Angel has it. Nick wants it as Brett has moved his way up 12 positions too. Brett into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be side by side for that number 4 position. Nick strong down low, but Angel digging back on the outside. So hard to do anything here. Will we see somebody make a move in the middle once again? As we got a little bit of craziness further back. Roger trying to make his way up 3 wide. 3 wide out of turn number 4. Back here in the pack. Bunch of damaged cars here trying to race it out. Ryan leaning on Roger's door as they head into turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide as JD McGee digs on the outside. Out of turn number 4. Great racing at the back of the pack. Great racing at the front of the pack. I don't know what to watch as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Angel's going to get a good run through turn number 3 and 4, trying to secure that number 4 position. Gets a little high, gets loose down the front straightaway. Angel continues to roll that high side. Nick tries to roll that bottom as the 66 of Brett Meeks trying to dig somewhere in the middle as they come out of turn number 4. Ian Martin and Mark Thrash get together. Mark Thrash sideways. Ian's going to take it in the middle between Thrash and Harold. Backs out of it as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Great racing from 4th on back. Angel still trying to dig that high side as Mark Thrash looks to make it 3 wide. They're going to get single file. Still side by side for 4th. Angel holding strong through turn number 1 and 2. Nick's going to dig on the bottom side. He's got the advantage as they come down the back straightaway. Angel starting to get some momentum into turn number 3 and 4. Can he carry that momentum through there and roll the top side? Got to be so perfect when you roll the top. Nick's going to dig hard out of the corner. He's going to clear Angel high. He takes 4th away. Angel play the no-lip policy there. If you want it, you're going to have to take it. And Nick does as they head into 1 and 2. Good racing through the field here as Angel looks to the high side. Once again, he's going to smoke the wall out of turn number 2. Brett follows suit out of 2. Both of them scraping those right sides. They keep it straight down the back straightaway, now into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes the 85 of Brandon. Remember, he was stuck at the back earlier after he got contact and turned around. He's trying to dig his way back up into that top 5 as he rolls the bottom up underneath Angel. Hard into turn number 1 and 2. Brett trying to roll his way forward in that number 85. Feels like he should be part of that as the top 3 are pulling away down the back straightaway into turn number 3. 36 laps in the books. Coming to 36 to go as there's contact for that 5th position. Brandon wants it. He's trying to muscle it away from Angel. Angel's going to dig back hard on the outside. They almost make contact. They might have a little bit down the front straightaway. Drag race into turn number 2. Brett's going to send it in hard. Brett's going to send it in hard. Slide up the track. Angel has no choice but to follow the line as they come out of turn number 2. Angel pounds the wall out of turn number 2. We got some sideways at the back. Down into turn number 3 and 4. The 66 of Brett trying to take it away from Angel. Angel going to race hard on the outside. I think his tires are going away as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Ian Martin in that number 98. Trying to play a little bit different strategy with some fresh tires. He's going to need a caution to help him at this point as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Needs to grab a couple more spots before... Oh! Mark Trash, what a save in the 46. Yeah, it should be fine. Oh no, Angel turned around. He's gonna get into the wall. He's gonna call it quits. What a race by Angel as he pulls off the track. I didn't see what happened. I was wondering what happened. Did you have a moment like I did at Phoenix but only had one hand? I don't know if you were there for that one, but Ian will remember that one. Thanks for coming out, Angel. What, Abe? Alright, so Cody, get up. I hit my mic button instead of my black clear button. Sorry, guys. That was some good racing, guys. I know the top three didn't want to see that, but yeah, that was some great racing though back there. I can't believe you guys didn't crash a lot more. What a race here tonight. It should be up at 10:30. We might be a little bit close. There's only 10 laps here. So I should be able to be up in time, Nick. All right, one to go. As we got a couple cars trying to catch the field as usual. Justin gonna lead them on the inside with Thomas on the outside. They have dominated here tonight. We had a runaway from Justin, Thomas, and Landon there. Will that happen again, or will the field catch up? Ian Martin's got to make a lot of moves. I think he's got the best opportunity to stay with those four, but he might need some help. Just stay here, Crashman, and you'll know when it's going up. John Vandenberg, thank you for the like. Appreciate you, buddy. Looking for the green flag this time by. How soon will Justin fire off as the pace car pulls in? Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Great start by Thomas as that 85 of Brandon, giving a bump draft to Landon into turn number 1 and 2. Landon's gonna sail it in, try to get up underneath Thomas, can't quite do it as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, Landon able to go high, but Brandon's gonna look low. Nick all over the back bumper into turn number 3 and 4. Ian Martin gaining a couple more spots on the bottom, or at least trying to. He's gonna push a little bit as they come out of turn number 4. Side by side for that number 3 position as Brandon tries to dig up underneath Landon as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Ian sails it in almost into the door, Nick, for that number 5 position as they come out of turn number 2. We got JD going around at the back of the pack. He's going to get into the inside wall. Stays green as they head into turn at number 3 and 4. It's going to be Justin, Thomas, Landon, and Brandon side by side on a turn number 4 for that number 3 position. 6 laps to go as they come down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Brandon's going to sail it in. Ian Martin's going to take that 5th position, slides up the track out of turn number 2. He's going to park it on the nose of Nick as they battle side by side up in front of him for that number 3 position. Be real interesting if we get another restart here as Landon and Brandon continue to battle it out for 3rd. What a race for 3rd. We'll get a little bit closer to that battle. Need to get up in the mix of this one as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Landon holding strong on the outside. Brandon rolling hard on the inside as the yellow flag comes out. Yellow flag comes out as it looks like Brian might have an issue here. Let's go take a look. Brian? Ooh. I didn't see what had happened there. Oh, Cody's gonna get slammed into the wall. Caution flag comes out. All right, so it looks like I think listen to these guys as they struggle out of turn number 2. Let me go ahead and give them a call. All right, guys, I just want to let you know kind of what happened there. Cody kind of got caught up as a victim of the aftermath of everybody dodging that. But Brett and Brian got together. Brett, I know that Brian might have come down slightly, but I think you were to kill him even if he was at the wall. But you guys kind of just met in the middle there. I don't think you knew he was still up there. No, definitely a racing deal. So caution flag in. As we get our first green-white checker attempt, they're going to double them up 2 by 2. 2 by 2 heading into turn number 1 and 2. Green-white checker attempt number 1. Can we get that white flag? Racing has been phenomenal here tonight at New Hampshire. Yeah, he locked him up with this. Lost it. Looking for the green flag this time by as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Justin on the inside, Thomas on the outside. They dominated here tonight. Can they keep it up as the green flag is about to come out? Green flag is out. Justin going to hammer that gas down. Leaves his dad hanging down the front straightaway. Here comes Landon looking for that number 2 position. Thomas going to hit the wall just a little bit heading into turn number 1. We got bold moves back in the back as Compton goes around. Caution flag is out. Well, that got interesting. Ryan, you kind of crowded him down there. Yeah, I figured. It wasn't like I saw you try and back out of it, but at that point, he couldn't back out of where he was at, and he kept his bottom line. Oh shit, we got guys on pit road. Somebody say it.
It.
I was just saying what everybody else was thinking, okay?
I'm either going to bring home a steering wheel or bring home a trophy. One of the two.
Well, we all know who's bringing home the trophy. We all knew who was bringing home the trophy when we clicked register.
It was the race for second, is that what you're saying?
I don't even know how I'm up here, to tell you the truth.
I know how you're up there. Thomas made a mistake. That's a slight one going into one and straight to wall.
Daddy.
Hey, James, Justin's just like me when I used to host the Charlotte Street Stock races every Friday night when I first started the league. He's just like me.
I mean, whenever you're winning every one.
Or getting your mom's PayPal back.
MTB.
All right, Thomas, so Justin, who your daddy is. Whose daddy
MDiTV.
is.
What are you trying to imply? All right, green-white checker attempt number 2. Can we keep it green? Looks like Compton just going to catch the field. J.D. McGee's going to be done. Compton's going to go around as they come out of turn number 4. Looking for the green flag. Landon looking to have a good start on the outside. Wait for Justin. Oh, Justin almost gets junked. Ooh.
Screwed us both up.
As we got a bunch of people with some black flags there, we're going to go ahead and clear it. 4 wide. 4 wide at the back of the pack. Well, I can tell you right now as we're crashing back, I will have to say Justin does not get his dad a countdown because his dad was going way before that countdown. Out of turn number 4. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Ian Martin and Brandon make contact out of turn number 4. Ian Martin going to dig on the outside as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be 3 wide. Here comes the 66 down low. Looking up underneath Roger. Can't do anything with it. Out of turn number 2. Looks like the battle might be for 4th position as Ian Martin and Brandon go at it into turn number 3 and 4. They're going to go door to door for that number 3 position, or 4 position as they come out of turn number 4. Going to have a drag race. Coming to the line, Thrash hits the wall. It's going to be Justin, Thomas, Landon, Ian, Brandon, Nick, Harold, Mark Thrash, Mayo, and Roger.
Sorry.
Are your top 10.
Nah, you're all good. The leader, I didn't expect the leader to back it down that much on the start. He just messed up everybody there.
I don't think he meant to back it down. I lifted his rear end up. My bad.
Yeah, that's why I said you know that Justin isn't giving a countdown because if he had, Thomas wouldn't have had that issue.
Yeah, I was holding 55.
Yeah, I saw what happened. I saw that Thomas just kind of went a little bit early. You know, the mom/wife is going to have a discussion on that one, right? The team owner.
I think my car is a little broken.
All right, so top 3.
That was fun, though, fellas.
Right there.
Y'all do these often?
We do them every Thursday at 8:30. I am working on putting some people in a league. I know I was supposed to do more, but I had a lot going on this week, so I'm going to start building that here soon. But top 3 to Discord for an interview. What a race. What a race. Let's go through tonight's results as we wait on those guys to come in. It's going to be Justin with the win. Thomas in second. Landon in third. Going to be Ian Martin in that 4th position.
Do I go
followed by
to waiting
Brandon
for
fifth.
interview, James? Is that where I go?
Yeah, that works. I know you're not used to it. Brandon in 5th. Nick in 6th.
Good run, Landon.
Going to be Harold in that number 7 position. Mark Thrash 8th.
Thank you,
Mayo
man.
9th. Roger in 10th. Brett in that 11th position. John 12th. Zachary Compton 13th. Brett at 14th, Jesse 15th, Brian 16th, JD 17th, Cody 18th, Angel 19th, and Brian Dickens in that 20th position. Let's go see who we got in the Discord. I see Landon.
Ooh.
All right. Well, I see it. We're waiting on one. Man, what a race! What a race, Landon. You had to put some work back in back there, and kept with the leaders for a little while. I mean, I'm sure they were a little surprised to have you on your tail. That car looked good tonight.
Yeah, it was definitely getting tight there late, and I was on 50 lap old tires, and it was starting to not really handle too great there. But they got a racing behind me, and the car was good all night. Really didn't have a problem with loose or tight. Just it was kind of neutral the whole night. The last restart there kind of got us all bunched up there, and that was, I don't know if that was kind of, I didn't expect the leader to back it down that much, and he was right there with second, and kind of threw me off pace. I almost got rigged there by the 85 there, but somehow kept it straight. But yeah, really good car. I was first time trying this, and we get a P3, so I'll take it.
Sounds like you're trying to figure out where to put your hands.
Yeah, I between doing this and the Wednesday night deal, this is definitely a redemption run from last night, just for sure. But I made Scott and Justin proud tonight, so we'll take that, and we'll try to come back here next time.
Well, great run here tonight. I know you got Michelle out there. Nice job, Landon. But why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, and sponsors?
Yeah, I want to thank my family, friends. I got all watching, and yeah, just new paint scheme on the car. My dad painted it up. We brought it home third, so we'll made it proud there tonight.
Well, good run, and I'm sure I'll see you. If not before, I'll see you on next Wednesday.
Yeah, it'll be next Wednesday more than likely, and I'll probably be back here Thursday too. So.
All right, bud. Good run, and I will see you later.
All right, thank you, James.
Well, Landon's not as used to this as you guys, but damn, Thomas, you had a good race here tonight.
Oh yeah, it felt so good to finally make it through unscathed. I almost messed it up on that second to the last restart.
I was gonna say you got a little bit of a late start, and you knew you had to push it because Landon
It bumped the wall,
scraped the wall, killed that momentum a little bit going into turn one. It didn't really mess up your entry; it just slowed you down a little bit.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was a better track than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I was definitely impressive to run, and and for you to have a good run, you had to feel good about that. And so at one point, Mayo was coming forward in a hurry to come hang out with you guys.
Yeah, Mayo was looking strong earlier too. I saw him in his heat.
Yeah, it's good. It's good when you find these tracks where different people who run every week have better runs because you can see them up towards the front, especially ones like Mayo and Bill Sleep and JD and those guys that sometimes struggle on some of the other tracks. I mean, we do get a decent skill level here. I mean, you, Justin, Ian, Brandon, Nick. I mean, there's a lot of guys with a lot of skill in this group right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Great run here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Oh yeah, I'd like to thank everybody at OER Motorsports. They've been hanging around for a long time. Everybody at Zeems for giving us the open setups on the open side. And I'd like to thank my wife. And, hopefully in the next week or so, we'll have Jared Jackson back to mix this up with us.
I was telling, he was in the stream earlier. I said, I think you're not coming because you're scared. Well,
yeah, I'd like to thank you for putting this on every week. We look forward to this every single Thursday. This is just such a good time.
This would have been really good if pacing wasn't so brutal with it being such a big track, but it definitely was a good race.
Definitely.
All right, buddy. I'm going to talk to Justin now. Justin, man, long race, but a lot of laps led, a lot of fun for a lot of the guys. I mean, your dad put some pressure on you a little bit there.
Oh, absolutely. This is he usually does pretty good on the bigger style tracks for some strange reason. I don't get it. He claims he's a short track guy, but then always does better on these.
Man, you're ripping. It doesn't matter where we go in these things. You're so fast. Is it just the time you put in, or is it just that feel?
It's kind of I usually just do decently well on anything on the asphalt in an oval.
Yep.
There's a part of me I'm debating next time around when the Road to Pro series comes around if I might end up trying to run it, but I got to get a lot more experience running the NASCAR cars.
Yeah, the trucks and the cup cars definitely race different. I mean, these late models, it's kind of got their own unique style. When you see you guys out here in the late models, super lates, you know, the modified guys, they just have a special feeling. You see the same guys up front all the time. It's just it is a different driving style than anything else.
Yeah, it definitely is. A lot of it comes down to I say this every week, but how much you can use up your tires without really using your tires. Like for example, my last lap there was my fastest lap.
Yeah.
I think I ended up running a 31 like 2.3 or something like that, and was shocked when I did it because I was weaving across the start finish line because I was happy my dad got second behind me and had to crack out of the throttle. So I may have actually scraped into the ones there if I didn't do that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Ian Martin was talking about that earlier when you kind of heartbroke him a little bit when you used that practice lap today. You know, he's always out there trying to chase you. I'm surprised he hasn't been out there shaking it up more with you. I know he's pretty good at these short track type cars.
Yeah, me and my dad saw him when he went into the pits, and my dad was like, "Oh, he might be coming up through the field," but I know these cars. You can't. They're not horribly slow on the long run if you let the tires cool down.
Yeah.
So with the amount of cautions that we get and we allow these tires to cool down, you'll even see sometimes I'm trying to drive on either the apron or the high side. At one point, you may have actually saw that I may have dragged my left sides in the grass a little bit, just a tiny bit, to get them a little extra cool, because if you get them cooled back down, you can run as fast of a lap as you would have early in the run, if not faster. Then
grass tipping.
Yeah, a little bit, a little grass dip.
Well, you know, it is unique with the tire temps too, and you know we do that with the dirt, even if it's not grass tipping. You know, we'll get the tires up in the mud to cool them off a little bit, and you got to worry about them sealing over if you get them too hot. It definitely makes a big difference. Can make your car loose if you're running it too hard and gets the tires too hot after a caution. I don't know if it does the same thing as much on the asphalt, but it definitely does.
They won't really seal over like they do on the dirt side. I've definitely seen some in real life. If you let them cool off too much, they completely will glaze over, and they're just useless the rest of the run.
Sure. Well, great run here tonight. I'm trying to get the next session set up too while I'm doing this. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I want to thank OER Motorsports. You know, all the boys. We're trying to get Tom, which is the guy that we run with, same age as my dad for the most part. Trying to get him back out here. He's getting his computer set up. I want to thank teamzss.com. Go check them out if you want to buy open setups for anything on the short track side. And we sell NASCAR setups now as well. And of course, you know, I got to thank my mom.
Always got to thank mom. And
actually, I'll thank Jared this time too. Why not?
You know what? I mean, you're gonna beat him either way. So what's the difference if he's in the stands? No, just kidding.
Oh, he's not gonna like that
one. Good run. I'll talk to you later.
Absolutely. Have a good night, man.
Have a good one. All right, guys. I gotta get Woot together. I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for coming out. Great racing here tonight. And as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.